Habibi, welcome to Dubai. In this video, we have a lot of things to cover. I'm going to be meeting up with some old friends, networking, and of course, indulging in that Dubai lifestyle. It's my second home, so don't expect anything too flashy, but expect to see an authentic day in the life as well. But I am jet lagged, bro. Long flight. I've been up since 4 a.m. today, because that's midday in Thailand. I was messaging some people, they were like, GM. And I was thinking, what time is it in Thailand? Oh, of course, it's 10 a.m. So, should we get some coffee?
Yeah, bro.
Need it, bro.
And if you hear this and then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Shake it to the max. Shake it to the max.
Man, chill out.
Shake it to the max.
Man, chill out.
Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Bad man, chill out.
I needed that one. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning, bro. Imagine.
Started seeing those books on your desk, man. What's that about?
Bro, I look like someone that don't read books to you. No, I'm joking, bro. You know what it is, right? For the past 6 months, my trading has been very volatile. But I noticed when I was hustling, working, I was in my bedroom, and I started putting all these different mindset things on my wall, and I would take loads of notes, and I'd follow loads of influential figures. I stopped doing that as soon as I started making money. I don't know why, but I just stopped doing it. And I noticed I actually started to make the same mistakes that in some of these books, they already explain, don't do that. This is stuff that you don't do, which is funny, right? So, that's why I started to buy some books, start reading. I'll do 5 pages a day, super easy, listen to the same audio books as well. When you're rich, I think you realize your kids and kids are probably going to be quite stupid, right? You're not really going to be able to give them the same information. So I think a lot of people put their secrets inside of books. So that's why I love them. So yes, bro, I do read books. Hello. Hey guys, how you doing?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good.
You look like you're in a different spot. Is that a real background or are you actually in a different spot?
Yeah, it's a real background. I'm in Dubai at the moment. I'm just traveling, vlogging. No, 100%. I've seen that you sent it ahead of time. I gave it a read. Hey, take care on the bot. Don't make too much money.
Sounds good. That's up to you. Tyra.
Take care. See you.
Thanks,
Take care. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Great success. Bro, hey, how's the guy logged on and said, oh yeah, I'm just up 100% in 2 days. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how many times you get rugged? He's like, oh, I've got rugged a few times. I was like, I bet. Good to see it working so early, bro. Very good. Very good. A lot of people travel to Dubai and anywhere in the world, Bali, Indonesia, and they expect to network, find themselves, or that something's going to land in their lap. And I thought like that for a long time. Many years, I thought like that. I'd travel to different places, I'd network, I'd spend a lot of money, and I'd think that things were going to fall to me. And they never really did. And somebody told me a quote one time. He said, wherever you're at, there you are. And it's true. You should expect to have value in yourself. I really don't think that, a different country or a different place or, seeing other opportunities is really going to help you as much as understanding that value is interior. It might take going to these types of places to see that, but realistically, find a way to be inspired on the inside. So I'm going to go see one of the boys. We've got a few other things to do. And yes, I had to buy some t-shirt and clothes. Going to this posh event later. Everyone's going to have their fingers out and all that type of stuff. But can we all just be normal and just wear whatever you want and do whatever you want? I'll give you guys my honest review of it later on. Yeah, let's have some food, bro, because I'm hungry, man. Habibi! Yo! You say, my bro?
Come, bro.
How are you? You're shining today. What's going on, bro?
Bro, off your meat first.
Something like a wait list.
Yeah, you have to wear a jacket and stuff.
Yeah.
It's the same, but at least here you don't need to wear a jacket.
No Diddy party though, no?
Nah, no Diddy party.
You look disappointed, man.
But Diddy coined the good one. All this thing was going on.
I can't lie, they were sending.
Yeah, they were sending, bro. Thank you.
Alright, so we're gonna go link up with my boy Camille Satter, otherwise known as the Ecom King. You guys might have thought the Crypto King, Ecom King sounds interesting, right? We're not a couple, I promise. It was actually because he was my mentor from the early days. And before I started my YouTube channel, I like crypto, he likes ecom. So I decided to call myself the Crypto King. So it's not an obnoxious title. I didn't claim it to be like, I am the king commander of the crypto market, right? I just chose it because he is the ecom king. So the name is fitting, I really enjoy it. And I really like meeting Camille as well, because we came a long way from the UK, from Birmingham, you know, from hustling, doing 18-hour days. They say you quit your 9 to 5 thinking that you're going to get more free time, but it ends up being way more of a full-time job. There's no breaks on this type of stuff. So he always teaches me a lot of things. Interested to see what he's up to. I think he's working on like watches and stuff like that. And even Otter made 250k yesterday. He wants to buy a watch, so we'll see what watch he gets. Hopefully he cops one for the stream as well. That'll be kind of lit. And we need to do some activities as well, because can't just be sitting around having dinner. Putting on this weight, I've got a jiu-jitsu match soon. I don't know how I'm going to work off all this. We need to do something fun. So I think we're going to go Top Golf. It's really fun out there. Completely different Top Golf for Dubai than it is anywhere else. And I'm practicing my swing. You guys were flooding me for my, I'll put the swing up here. You guys were flooding me for that, saying I have a zesty swing. This time I'm going to show you guys what I want. So excited to see where the day takes us.
You can do inside.
You need a big space.
I've got a deal on it. I'm only paying $5 a month. For what I've got, it's cheap, bro.
So what would you say? Let's say you're starting with one soul. It can be anywhere. If you could put it down to 3 things, what would you say those things are to go from like maybe a 1 soul balance to your first 10, 20 soul balance?
I would say like just focus on narratives.
Narratives.
Like narratives, if the narrative is good, it does not matter what you buy.
My God, security. Don't you pull out. Don't Yo, make cue the edit.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you, baby? Don't you? Alright, sing.
You know, Dubai is all about the fast cars, fancy lifestyle, and since we're here for the vlog, I think we'll indulge a bit. I'm going to invest in a new whip. Alright, busy day today. Trying to side quest and do something fun. I need to get a trim though. My trim is absolutely ass. Otto made some money yesterday. Hey, I told him to cheat. He was in this coin, it was called cow. I was like, why are you buying a coin called cow? He's being secretive about it. I don't know. I said, just G it, bro. He's up like 10k. Turns out cow is a hyper liquid privacy network and is now at like 10 million. So I think it's up like 80k, which is absolutely lit. Shout outs to Brody. He's going to be getting his watch today. We'll try vlog that as well. Bunch of stuff to do, but all in all, I'm enjoying Dubai. Who needs a Lamborghini when you got this? You know what I mean? Beautiful days today. Beautiful days. I like a Dragon Ball Z character. Oh, no, kid. Oh, no. Hadouken Street Fighter.
Yeah, dude. You gotta hit a fucking Kamehameha.
Nah, that's it, man. Just put it in there. One side, fresh, other side, very nice. A lot of people think Dubai made their money from oil. They're completely wrong. Dubai made their money from trade and opportunity. You can't walk a square mile out here without seeing people from different walks of life and different cultures. It is the best place to visit just to see what the human can accomplish. And when you walk around, you realize it wasn't oil that made the money. It was the opportunities. No tax, which in the first place is one of the biggest things. The ability to travel through one of the biggest airports in the world, the biggest skyscrapers, the biggest man-made islands, the best hotels. This place shows you just how much you can achieve. And nothing out here was created without the ability of the human mind. So if you want to elevate your consciousness, get outside your comfort zone and give it a visit. Bro, Otto just made $60,000 from $4,000. It's absolutely insane. I told him, bro, that's a free watch, right? So we have to go out, do something for the vlog. We're gonna go to Luxury Souk. This guy has the most collection of watches in the entire world. Every person's gone to visit him for a watch. So we're gonna go check it out, see what we can find. Hopefully we'll convince Otto to spend some profits. Because that's a free money. And on top of that, it's an investment as well. This type of stuff makes me very proud. And it also inspires me a lot, you know, to go from one soul in Africa. Just yesterday, we was discussing his story, right? The fact that he couldn't even have the best server to play Fortnite. And now look, traveling around the world, in Dubai, spending money on watches, right? This are the type of stories hopefully should inspire you guys that anybody can do this. I don't care what people say about crypto, about meme coins, about e-commerce, about whatever business or venture that you decide to go for, that you're drawn to. Fucking try it, because you never know where you can get to. You guys could be doing the exact same before you even know it. Let's see what happens. We got kicked out of the Atlantis. Noah was doing too much filming. They called the police. It all went crazy, bro. But yeah, let's go and let's see where the day takes us.
So I bought this coin yesterday at dinner. I was down 2K on it, and we managed to extract 430 SOL in 24 hours.
So he's buying me a watch today.
That is going through to an AP because I feel like the trade was too easy. I'd rather put it on my wrist.
You know what's kind of funny though? It's like an investment to an investment.
It is.
So you could spend 4K,
It is.
made 80, spend 80, maybe make another 20.
Never going broke, it's like a method.
What's the deal?
You do?
I bought one of these for my friend.
Really?
Yeah. He gave me the idea for the vlog.
By your friend, a 20K watch?
Yeah.
Oh, can I be your friend, bro? So,
Pleasure.
thank you so much.
My son, my boy. We're all growing up.
Yeah. Hello.
God bless me.
Hello.
Yesterday, Otto gave you 3 tips on how we turn one soul to over 100 all over again. And the main thing was narrative and timing. Not just did he say it, he proved it. Yesterday, he showed me. He said, Taro, look, doing this new method, you know, narratives is the main thing. So I'm just going to buy nice things with a narrative and hide it. Today, you woke up $60,000 richer. And not only that, turned it into an investment. They say money makes money, and this is living proof of it. Show them the watch, bro.
So yeah, we got a little nice Royal Oak. My first AP.
AP Club. Welcome to the club.
This one feels special because it's a same day P&L. We converted the P&L into a watch same day, same trade, 24 hours. Your P&L is gonna feel way better when they're on your wrist, you know, instead of just on a cold or a hot wallet, you know.
Do you know what's funny is? The normies, as they say, normal people think meme coins aren't real. Everybody loses money. You have to be an insider. The guy brought it, didn't even tweet the contract address, which is where you find the coin. Didn't announce it on Twitter or anything like that. And as you can see, he turned $4,000 into a fucking brand new AP. So crypto is real. Stop being a pussy and lock the fuck in.
Yeah, now imagine if I posted the CA and farmed the fuck out of that coin. Next one. Stay tuned.
You need to get a soundboard in the car.
No, find a big one. Bro, those soundboards you have on your stream kill me.
You like it, innit?
I like the sound of it, but, you know.
Bro, I'll be just on this stream and he's like, boom.
Do you know what's out? Do you know how to sound?
In the last episode, I showed you exactly how you can get more clarity on your life and how you can work your way towards that goal step by step. It's an exact science, and every single day as you accomplish these tasks, you are going to get there. But there is a missing piece of this formula, and every single vlog, I'm going to give you each and every piece. So if you haven't watched that episode yet, go ahead and check it out. It's a great vlog. I'm in Thailand. I show you guys the different side of this kind of life that I like to live. Now, in this GIF, I'm going to show you the second part of this formula for creating whatever lifestyle that you exactly want to live. Now, when you look at the 2 black box, this was the strategy that we did before. You'll remember that in there, you wrote the life that you want to live, okay, plus the day-to-day, okay, goals that you're going to achieve to get there, right? And we broke them down step by step by step. That gives you clarity. You're gonna meet a lot of people in life. Maybe you're at that position right now. You don't have a clear understanding of what you want. You're kind of floating through life, and I've been there, right? Wake up every day, watch Netflix, go out with my mates, work a little bit on a side hustle because you gotta somehow make money, and you see things that you want to achieve, but you don't know how to get there. Well, now you at least have a clear vision of where you want to go. But I'll tell you what the hardest thing is. Hardest thing is when you wake up in the fucking morning and you forget those goals that you want to get. Or what about when you're going around in this matrix that we live and you get distracted? Maybe you get drawn back into your former self and you go completely off track. It happens with athletes. It happens with people that want to lose weight. You go on this journey, you lock in for 30, 60, 90, sometimes even years, and then you fall off track again. And the reason for this is because you don't have your vision clear in your head. And what I like to do, something which I've been even doing more recently, is creating a symbol, right? A symbol that is going to remind you of this ideal life that you want to live. It will remind you of those daily goals that you will set. It will remind you of that ideal lifestyle. It doesn't matter where you are. It's kind of going to give you that snap reminder. I'm sure you've probably been in that situation where you see a yellow car and all of a sudden you start seeing more yellow cars, right? I used to play this game with my mates on the bus, and I think it was actually red car. You see a red car, and you give them a little punch. And all of a sudden, they're getting fucked up, right? That's because when it is in your brain, it is very clear. So this symbol, it can be any symbol, and I want it to remind you of this kind of abundant lifestyle that you want to live, okay? Whatever lifestyle that you want it to be. It doesn't have to be the exact same as mine. It's your life, you choose how you want to live, okay? Now, for me, I chose to do a nice little watch. I said to myself, I want to be abundant in all areas. I want to have abundant of time, abundant of energy, abundant of freedom, okay? And what is more abundant than time, right? So that's kind of what I like to have. And anytime I see a watch, right? It can be any watch, or anytime I envision a watch, it's going to remind me of that goal. And instantly, it's going to remind me of those things. Now, this symbol, okay, I want it to be very clear for you. It doesn't have to be an amazing drawing. You don't need to be an artist, but it's going to go and trigger it. And I'll tell you the science behind this, okay? Now, with science, the way Joe Dispenza creates it, this is somebody which I like to follow for mindset. He says neurons that wire together, fire together, and you need to have a thought, and that thought needs to trigger an emotion. So your symbol will trigger your thought, and your thought will trigger said emotion, okay? And I'm sure if you've ever read The Secret or anything like that, they say feeling is the secret, and you go through this big thing, and a lot of people had success with it, but there isn't really a step-by-step formula. This is the step-by-step formula. Now, this emotion here is going to be the master key for achieving your goals. Because if you're just numb to it, if you write down these goals, but it doesn't trigger that emotion, it doesn't trigger that feeling, it doesn't put yourself in that state, you're never going to go to the future state. And I was speaking with my friend today, and I explained to them that the reason why this is true is because it works similar in the past. What happens in the past when people have trauma, okay? Well, when people have trauma or traumatic experiences, what happens? They have a thought, okay? That thought triggers an emotion, okay? Puts you in that same state. And that state of emotion, it will trigger the experience. And your brain doesn't know the difference between your current self, where you are now, and where exactly you're gonna get to. Don't know where past, present, future, don't know that shit. All it knows is what it feels. I used to go outside, look outside my window, and I used to imagine views like this. I used to go sit inside my little Fiat Punto and my Ford Focus and say, oh, imagine if this is a Lamborghini, right? And feel that type of thing. I used to look at my wrist and I would say, oh, imagine if this was an AP skeleton. Genuinely. And along the years, before you know it, you can actually achieve it. So, if traumatic experiences is the past and it is proven, okay, this is the past and it is proven science, then every equal has an opposite. So let's talk about the future, because the future is better than the past for most people, okay? So if that is the case, then the thought, okay, which is going to be our symbol, okay, the watch for me, that triggers the emotion, start to remind yourself about the goals and that state that you want to be in. And that puts you in that experience right now. And as you start to relive those experiences, as you start to get that experience, you'll realize sooner rather than later, you'll become that person. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. And I hope you actually go ahead and do this homework. Anybody who watches vlogs, especially you guys that watch mine, I hope it inspires you to show you that you can achieve anything you want to do. You don't have to live the same life that I'm living. You can live your life and you can achieve anything. They literally print money. Look at the view behind me. It's not a flex. Look at what each building is worth. This building over here, this building over here, the fountains down here, the mall over there. Money is fucking infinite. Yeah, every single day you sat there trying to chase it. Freedom is infinite, time is infinite, but it's your choice whether you want to go ahead and get it. I'll see you in the next episode.
Red bone, pink face, vacate, late, double cup, pink drink, fast race, less race, sex date, frosty flake, Tony Tiger,